Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, I had a voice radio. So today, we're going to be looking at a weird kind of story that did involve Pokemon and the Pokemon trading card game, albeit slightly tangentially, which just shows how self-entitled and petty some people can be. It's a little bit of a different direction just to this one video on this channel, and I thought it might be quite interesting. So Build-A-Bear over here in the UK, they were running a promotion today, a special one-day promotion. Pay your age. And what happened was that you would pay your age for anything in the Build-A-Bear shop. You've got a 2-year-old kid, you can buy any bear in the shop for just £2. And look, I know that there are other things in the Build-A-Bear shop, but you can buy Pokemon, Squirtle, Charmander, Pikachu, Vulpix, Eevee, Meowth, Jigglypuff. Pretty sure there's a Bulbasaur there somewhere as well. And the point is that I know there's exclusive online bundles and blah blah blah, but you can buy these in the shop, and when you buy them in the shop, you get a free trading card as well. So, in theory, you could go along to a Build-A-Bear shop today in the UK and get one of these very special plushies with the very special trading card for just £1. I have an 8-week-old daughter. I could have taken her along and gotten £1, but I didn't, and you know why? Because in what world was this not going to be hideously busy to the point you can't get in the shop? Here is a picture of the queue in Bury, Greater Manchester. Here's a picture from the White Rose Centre in Leeds. It's redonk, ladies and gentlemen. Of course. It was going to be ridiculous trying to get towards these. You're giving people bears, which are essentially £50 bears, for just £1. That is quite the saving, ladies and gentlemen. And predictably so, again, I wasn't working today. I could have gone just up the road for this. I chose not, when I say just up the road, like an hour and a half, but close enough. And the reason is, predictably, it went wrong. If we have a look at the Build-A-Bear Facebook page, yesterday they are posting that they are anticipating the potential of long lines and wait times. They're going to help as many guests as they can. And then predictably this morning we see a post, urgent alert, queues closed for Pay Your Age Day event. Per local authorities, we cannot accept guests at our UK Build-A-Bear workshop locations due to crowds and safety concerns. We have closed queues in our UK stores. We understand some of our guests are disappointed, and we will reach out directly as soon as possible. Now, don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen, I like a bargain as much as the next man. I adore these Build-A-Bear Pokemon plushies, and you know that I want the exclusive promo cards. Why was I not taking my 8-week-old daughter to go and get one of them for £1? Because it wasn't worth it. This was guaranteed to happen. Now you might think, well, okay then, of course this was going to happen. People surely realised this and thought it was okay. But no, ladies and gentlemen, the response of people to this has actually genuinely surprised and saddened me a fair bit. Now, according to the official BBC story on this, link in the description, a mother in Milton Keynes took her 5-year-old daughter out of school to ensure they could get in the queue for a discounted bear. She's only 5, they're not really doing much in school that's important at that age, she said. That does not sound like very good parenting to me, taking your kid out of school to save a few quid on a bear. I bet she didn't even get a Pokemon one. Now, according to the dailymail.co.uk, again linked to this one in the description, somebody spent 5 hours queuing outside the store with her 2-year-old son. She said there was no concern for children's safety. It was incredibly poorly organised. Some people had 4 bears and only 1 child. People started fighting about queue jumping and security got involved. It was the worst event I've ever been to in my life. Security refused to put barriers around the store. Despite it being on a busy bus road, so many kids nearly ran out into the road. Watch your children, ladies and gentlemen. It is not someone else's responsibility to stop your children running into the road. People at the front of the store were offered £8 to spend another day if they left, and staff told me they were only having 10-minute breaks and staying open till 8 p.m. So what you're telling me is they put on this promotion to be nice and give people cheap bears. Then, when people turned up in their thousands or their hundreds and everybody was waiting too long, they, off their own back, started giving out discount vouchers that they didn't have to give out. Apparently that's not good enough. She continued, I think it was just a way to get rid of unwanted stock. Kids started kicking off and there wasn't even any water being handed out when people asked for it. How is that their responsibility? It's your child. Take some food and water for your kid. How did you not know this was going to be busy? When you saw it was busy, how did you not make sure you had water for your child? It is not the shop's responsibility. This isn't a restaurant. It's a shop. You're queuing. It's on you. But the most horrible and self-entitled response I saw to this was utterly ridiculous. Hundreds of kids now emotionally distressed after they were told they were getting Teddies. Thanks for lying for my daughter. This voucher better hold the same offer. Why? Why does this voucher have to hold the same offer? Either you didn't get there early enough, that's on you. You told your children they would definitely be getting a bear because you didn't realise how busy this was going to be. That's on you. And as for the voucher, yeah, you didn't get in the queue early enough. They've given you a voucher they didn't have to give you. Oh, this had better be of the same value. Seriously, ladies and gentlemen, we're better than this. At least we should be better than this. And let's do some simple maths, right? The people were saying they were waiting 9 hours. So let's say you waited for 9 hours. And let's say you got a £46 teddy for £1 because you took a kid that was 1 year or younger. You've saved £45 for 9 hours of waiting in a queue, earning you £5 an hour or 2/3 of the UK minimum wage. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You have spent one of the most boring days you can imagine, and you didn't even earn minimum wage. What you could have done was gone to work, held a boot sale, or done something else and earned more money and not had to spend all hours in a queue. Honestly, I love me some Pokemon plushies as much, no, far, far more than your average man on the street. But how did people not know this was going to happen? How did people not foresee the giant queues? And how can people be so self-entitled that they're kicking off so angrily when they don't get what they want? Here's an idea. Build-A-Bear do a similar promotion. If you take your kid to Build-A-Bear during the month of their birth, so you've got a whole month to go, you can get a birthday bear for their age. I think in May, when my daughter turns 1, we're going to take a trip up to our nearest Build-A-Bear. We're going to get a birthday bear for £1, and I'm not going to go tweeting about how horrible the company is. Here's another example of someone who's way too overly entitled. Thanks, Build-A-Bear, for ruining my 8 and 2-year-old's day by closing your Pay Your Age event before our mall even opens. Hashtag, how do I fix my kids' broken hearts? Hashtag Build-A-Bear. Hashtag, why promote it if you can't keep up with demand? Hashtag sad day. Hashtag thanks. How about knowing that this was going to happen? One of my favourite, although dumbest responses, again, if we go back to the Daily Mail article, it was the very silly lady we were talking about earlier. She says, this is just a way for them to get rid of stock. Really? Really? What shop does a promotion on everything in the store because they're trying to clear stock when they're not closing down? Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't make any sense. A sad day for Britain, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen. We can do better than this. Although, there are some people out there that did get a Pokemon plushie for £1. So, you know, it's not all bad. But right now, I want to hear your take on this story. I want you to tell me whether you think these people are self-entitled and, frankly, not terribly nice people, or whether, indeed, I'm being a bit mean and Build-A-Bear messed up? Let me know in the comment section. Go nuts, be nice. I don't plan on doing many news videos like this. However, this one caught my eye, so let me know if you want more videos like this in the future. And do make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCGRadio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all of that, head on over to patreon.com/PTCGRadio, where you can do just that. But by far the most important thing, as always, is to look after yourselves until next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.